Good morning, and welcome to our light oracle, like spirit school per se. I feel like we already got a card where we pull a card each day. We read the message from Alana Fairchild in the White Light Oracle guidebook, and then we have a guided, not a guided, an automatic writing practice where you don't think about spelling, you don't think about punctuation, you don't think about sentence structure, anything. You just write, and we kind of decide on like how to guide that like from the message. So we'll see where what we're being asked in that from there. Okay, so today's card is Pearl of Sharro, which we didn't even do our little breathing exercise yet, but that's okay. We'll do that here in a minute. But look at that. Isn't that powerful looking? And you know what's powerful on that too? So today's card for that we did buy the book card of the day in the shorts, the Enchanted Oracle. Look, oh, hang on. Look, isn't that crazy? I love spirit so much. I love that. That stuff just blows me away each time. Just blows me away each time. All right, so before we read, we're just going to go ahead and close your eyes for a second. We're going to do our breathing in and connecting and grounding and connecting to each other, because they say when we do this, when we set out with this intention of just being fully present in this space, grounding, connecting, all the things, we're creating this beautiful closed circuit between me and you and spirit in between, so that way we can receive the exact messages that we are meant to for our highest good. All right, so breathing in nice and slow through the nose, pulling out that beautiful Mother Earth energy. Out through the mouth. Pulling down the energy from Father, Son, in through the nose, breathing in. Out through the mouth. Breathing into our heart space, bringing those two energies of divine feminine and divine masculine together to create one balanced energy. Breathing in. Breathing in that spark of the fires of the south. Breathing in. Breathing in the clarity of the air of the east. Breathing in. Breathing in the flow of the waters of the west. Breathing in. Breathing in that foundation, that grounding from earth of the north. Breathing in. Breathing in that connection and the reminder that we are that in which we seek. Breathing in spirit into our heart center and our heart space into our center. Bringing and pulling all of these energies together and anchoring them in. Breathing in. Calling in our angels and our guides. Calling in Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Freya too. Calling in our ancestors of love and light. Ascended Masters, Ascension Council, Galactic Council, all of those of the highest high of love and light, and only those of the highest high of love and light to be here with us to help guide us and help us to be clear channels, receiving and giving them exact messages in which we are meant to receive for our highest good. Also calling in and asking assistance from our archangels, like I've been feeling like they're like called referred by, like these are like our special little council of archangels. If we may so be like, it just, that feels like beyond a privilege, but also, I don't know, it feels weird saying, but anyway, our council of archangels, calling and asking assistance from them, which include archangels Michael and Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, and now Shamuel, who has been, that's for the last few times as well, has joined us to be here with us, helping provide the sacred space, cleansing and clearing all energy that does not belong here, keeping this energy pure and clean, and with our intentions pure and clean. helping to get ego out of the way and helping us to see clearly, hear clearly, and feel clearly, and also just amplifying all the energy that is here for our highest good. Helping us with our healing, helping us with our learning, helping us with our growing. Amen. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, now let's read card number 35. I just can't get over that similarity there. I just love it. That's 36. 35, Pearl of Sharro. Taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and could go far on the spiritual path in this lifetime. Sharro is a Tibetan word meaning to arise or manifest and shine with radiant spiritual light. I like that. Again, let me just start that again. Sharro is a Tibetan word meaning to arise or manifest and shine with radiant spiritual light. Sharro is the outcome of sacred alchemy. It is the manifestation of the pearl beyond price, created in the depths of the ocean, hidden away in the clamshell away from prying eyes. This pearl symbolizes a beautiful blessing of unexpected grace. It began when an irritant caused the formation of a luminescent coating. The healing response to that initial intrusion resulted in an organic creation of inestimable beauty, value, and uniqueness. So this pearl can be a sacred catalyst. That makes me want to cry, because think about like how much like that resembles us, like those of us that have like been through the ringer of life, and have stayed hidden for so long, like hidden who these parts of ourselves for so long, and then now are coming out of our shell, I just love this. So to arise spiritually, manifesting one's own priceless soul pearl, we are required to respond to an initially unwanted situation in such a way that our soul light and power is increased as a result. This soul alchemy evokes the inner pearl of radiant being. Such spiritual wisdom cannot be bought or sold, controlled, nor exploited. It is perfect, nourishing grace, always free and always radiant with light. It is the inspirational triumph of creativity and healing. In the inner work of self-transformation, we take that which appears negative and utilize it to increase our goodness. However, we need to take care not to attribute the negativities to divine will that are actually caused by humans. Human beings have free will. Without it, there could be no growth, only a following of rules. For the soul, life is something that a multidimensional art class. It is allowed to create with absolute freedom, with the understanding that it will be responsible for its creations. That opens the path for truly beautiful and blessed offerings to the collective. It also opens the path to expressions of free will that create suffering. Whether our choices create liberation or enslavement to pain is the responsibility of human beings. This body has been given to us that we may learn and grow spiritually. We are all in that process, varying in our capacities and awareness, but ultimately progressing together. If some members of our human family are in such pain, they can only create further pain. That is their choice. As a group, we work to heal the causes of that pain, to free them and the rest of us from such a tragic use of free will. When rare and precious members of our human family develop such luminous awareness that exuding light, they will call us into greater peace and happiness than those of us who are able to receive and share that they offer, do so for the benefit of all. For a deeply pained place of confusion, some souls cry out in anger towards the divine, wondering why there is disease and suffering and cruelty on this planet. We need to understand the difference between taking an ego-created situation and working it with it so that it can become divine, and believing that ego-created situation was divine to begin with. Spirit does not wish you or any creature to become sick or to suffer. We need to highlight that. Highlighter. There it is. And if you have any chronic pain or anything like that, we need to remind ourselves that. And not that we need to remind ourselves that. We know that. But we need to like believe that down in our bones that it's like, I don't know. It's not like meant to be. You know what I mean? And its infinite resourcefulness and love with full respect for your free will, which enables you to grow according to your own pace or purpose. Spirit will provide path after path for healing resolution. It is up to us when or if we answer that call. This oracle has emerged in your reading because you have the capacity to become a light bearer. Safeguard your energy, yet trust that the light within is strong enough to see you through any struggle, and eventually transform it into a precious pearl of sacred empowerment. You have wisdom in your divinely alchemical heart. You shall arise with dignity. Healing process. Place one hand on your heart. Feel your connection to yourself in this present moment. When you are ready, say the following aloud. All right, so first of all, just close your eyes for a second. We're going to take a nice, slow, deep breath in and out, so that way we could kind of settle from all the reading. Breathing in and out. And I'll try to read this little paragraph in a slow way in which you can repeat. I assume full responsibility for myself and my own life. So are you repeating after me? I'll start again. But no, you have to repeat after me, whether aloud or in your head, but hopefully aloud if you're aloud. I assume full responsibility for myself and my life path. I call upon the enlightened heart of the universe to assist me to manifest my divine potential through grace, mercy, and love. For the greatest spiritual benefit of all beings. For the greatest spiritual benefit of all beings. So I'm going to read that all at once now. I assume full responsibility for myself and my life path. I call upon the enlightened heart of the universe to assist me to manifest my divine potential through grace, mercy, and love for the greatest spiritual benefit of all beings. Amen. And so it is. All right. Sense the wisdom and the power of your heart. It has the ability to guide you from within and to receive infinite wisdom and healing. Emerges energies from the universe. Sense that although you walk your own path, you are not alone. Finish the process again by connecting your hand to your heart and feeling what it would be like for you to only make choices that resonated with your heart. You have completed your healing process. So now with our writing, and I'm going to show you this card one more time too. So with our writing, I want you to see this. Oh, and we need to write. So don't forget to always write the date at the top of your page so you don't forget. I always regret when I don't do that. And then write, you could write White Light Oracle at the top there. And then also write Pearl of Sharro at the top of your page too. So there she is. And just feel like that is like your spirit coming, maybe like your spirit's coming out of that heart space and connecting in. It's like this infinite in and out and infinite pulsating energy of you and spirit being one. And so of course spirit's going to want the best for you because you are spirit, right? So let's start rating, and I will see you back here in about 10 minutes to, wrap it up. But, so with the rating, let's just allow Spirit to guide us in whatever it is that, like, what do we need for our healing, maybe, just connecting with our heart space. Yana siano tuyano koyana siano tuyano oyana. It's almost as if they want like the light like flowing through our heart and down into our hand, and just allow the flow to come through. So I'll see you in about 7 to 10 minutes. Amen. And so it is. Thank you so much. Whew. Thank you so much. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Iano suyano tuyano oyana. Iano tuyano oyana. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Thank you. See you next time.